Hello students, so today I am going to start from class 8 physics chapter. It's a part 1 of this chapter about force and pressure. Okay, we'll study about force today. So while mentioning about the force, we have to learn some things like first we have to learn what is force, then we have to go to the turning effect of force. Next, the moment of force and the balancing moments. So these are the main first 4 topics we have to study. So before going to force, can you see the diagram and understand what is it actually? Means both the boys are giving the force in the rope, isn't it? So both are trying to pull the rope with each other. The tug of war, what is a game called? So they are just like they're applying the force on the rope, isn't it? So while defining the force, what is the force? Means the energy which you give into the object to move that thing. Okay, so when we apply the force, what happened? We are able to we have to push or to pull or to lift something. So now the diagram here in front of you, one is pulling and one is pushing, isn't it? And other is just lifting, trying to lift one bucket. Okay, he's like a bulldozer, isn't it? But he can't even lift the bucket which is empty of water. So funny to look at, isn't it? So now we have to study, means what a force, what we can say that when we apply some force to an object, we are able to push, pull or lift the object, or we can even rotate the object also. Okay, so before that we always use the turning effect of the forces daily. But now what is the turning effect? Before going to turning effect, we will study one by one some slide. First in front of you is there a man is pushing a cupboard. Okay, so he is pushing a cupboard, means he will displace the cupboard from one position to the another. Next, one man is pulling a cupboard, means is pulling from one place to another. He is pulling something. And this boy, this small boy, what he is doing? He is rotating the ball. Okay, he has tied one rope there. He is rotating the ball and he is turn from the point by applying the force on it. Okay, so there are some examples of the turning effect of force. What are they? A person pushing a swing will make the swing rotate about its pivot. Now this is a new word you got, pivot, isn't it? We'll go one by one. Second, a worker applies a force to a spanner to rotate a nut. A person removes a bottle's cork by pushing down the bottle opener's lever. A force is applied to a doorknob and the door swings open about its hinge. So wherever we do some effect, there is a turning effect. Means when we have to apply something, it will turn. It will be what? It will change its position. Okay. Now, while studying about this turning effect, we will get here to see one knob. Okay, see this pivot? Have you seen? When a force apply on that lever, what will happen? It will turn. Means the force, this force which are given on the handle, it will turn the knot, and that is the main center is known as the pivot. Okay. So next one simple example is given to you. Same thing, same pivot. There the distance, can you see? Force is given 50 Newton. It is given by green sign, and the distance is 0.15 meter. So when we will apply the force in the pivot, what will happen? Force, how will you find the moment? Force into distance from the point, we will get the moment, means Newton meter. Okay, so moment of the force is what? Force, the product of the force and the distance from the point, or you can say the perpendicular distance of the line of the action, then this is the moment. Okay, so there are in each and everything, we will see the definition of the moment of the force. You can say that it is a measure of the tendency of the force to produce rotation of a body about a point or axis. So one axis will be there, where there you have to rotate some body, you have to apply the force in one from the perpendicular distance from the pivot, and you have to apply the force, then it will move, and that is known as a moment. Okay, so next you can see by the triangle, I think so, that in the upper triangle we have put M, then F into D. So the same thing is given you. Okay, So now we will see some factors which will affect the moment of the force. What are the factors? See that? The size of the moment depends on two factors. What? The size of the force applied, how much the magnitude of the force, okay, and the perpendicular distance from the pivot to the line of action of the force. So these are the two main, what you can say, properties, okay, we have to depend on while finding out the moment of the force. Now we'll go to the balancing moments. While going to the balancing movements, first comes, have you seen seesaw? In seesaw, what happens? We try to balance it, isn't it? Some goes up, some goes down, okay? Up and down, up and down. That is a seesaw. We like to swing up and down by pushing the ground alternately with the feet. One will go up, then the down person, what he will do? He will push it, and it again other will go up, okay? So now the pivot is in the center. Can you see? There two boys are sitting, okay, people of the same weight. One is of 50 Newton, another is also 50 Newton, and they have 10 feet between that seesaw. They have 10 feet, means same, and the pivot is there. So here it should be same, okay. So the sum of the clockwise, which means whatever they will do, means the sum of the pivot, means the force and the distance, must be equal to the other person's force and the distance. Now you can see in the below there is written the force and distance are same on both the side. So the seesaw is balanced here. But if the people with different weights are there, one person, like here person A is given that 1000 Newton is there, and distance he has taken 1 meter, and other person force is 500 Newton, and it is given there 2 meter perpendicular distance. Now if you see the multiplication of this, both the moment, 500 Newton into 2 meter will be what? 1000 Newton meter, and other side person A, 1000 Newton into 1 meter will be how much? 1000 Newton meter. Means here also the seesaw will be balanced. But we have to see one thing, if force is given much, the distance must be less, and where the force is given less, the distance must be more than the other. So this is the main concept of the balancing of a seesaw. Okay, so always we have to see that if the seesaw balances, the turning effect anti-clockwise must be equal to the turning effect clockwise. Okay, anti-clockwise moment is always equal to clockwise moment. Next we'll go to the example of the crane. Okay, cranes. Why cranes are used? Cranes is always used for what? For moving the heavy objects from one place to another. In the construction site they are used to carry the heavy materials. So how it happens? Okay, there one horizontal arm called the jib is there. Okay, so to prevent the crane from falling over, concrete blocks are suspended at the other end of the jib, and they work as a counterweight to produce the moment that opposes the moment due to the load. Okay, so here also we have studied about where the force, moment and the force is used here. Next we'll talk about the hammer. There we'll talk, I think you can see by the diagram, no, isn't it? The hammer, what he is trying to do, he is trying to pull a nail from the wooden block is there, or nail is there, so we have to pull it. Now which is the pivot? Now we'll see the second diagram. By the second diagram you will understand that. Can you see the pivot here? The pivot is where the main position, okay, from where it will be pulled up. So this hammer is used for what? To break things or drive the nails or pull out the nails. Okay, now if here some load is given, okay, some load is given there of like 50 Newton is given, and some perpendicular distance is given to you about 0.07, so then its moment will be 3.5 Newton meter as it is given in your book. Same thing it is given in a book also, you all can see that. So this is where the effort force acts as a longer perpendicular distance, means 4 times the distance of the load force. Okay, there we can take out the moment of the force. So this is also one type of the balancing moments. It is a type of the balancing moments. So today about force, this 4 topics we have already discussed. Next we'll go to the pressure on the part 2 of this video. Till then, thank you.